In the previous video, we called our update server entry procedure from our web API and confirmed that it was working. So now what we want to do is we want to set up a function to do that from our engine. So in order to do that, I'm going to create a blueprint callable function that takes in everything that set server data does. Except I'm going to change the name to update server data instead. Then we'll go to our CVP, copy the entire function, and paste it, but rename it to update server data again. So now from here, we are essentially going to be doing the exact same thing, but changing the URL to have a /1, just to follow along with the web API's put request. So API /host/ any integer. Then we're going to change it from post to a put. Okay. And now we can go ahead and compile. Then whenever we press OK, what we will do is we will simply call this function. Yeah, make sure the web API is running. I'm going to go ahead and open the editor and open up our main menu. Here it is. Go ahead and go to where we confirm the settings. So OK button and view. All right, so here we set everything inside the lobby. And after all that's done, I want to have another function that actually updates it from the web API. So I'm going to create a new function, call this one update database entry. And from our event graph, I'm simply going to call it like so. So let's see. Yeah, all that's running, so that's fine. And here we want to get the host beacon and do a valid check. And I want to call update server data. And what we did before in the create host beacon, we have this set up here, what we call set server data. I'm going to pretty much copy it because it's what we need and paste it into update server data. So just link all this up. So player count, current player count, server name, map name, and max players. And hopefully that should fire. And we can check if it works. So I'm going to delete the entry that I have now in the database. Make sure there's nothing there. And let's give it a try. All right, host game. Here we have our setup, game settings, new server name. Let's set the max players to, I don't know, 8. And set it to map 2. Press OK. Check the database. Refresh. New server name, map 2. Max players is 8. Now we can check and connect with another client to see if the current players is set up properly, because I quite frankly don't know. So find game, refresh list, new server name, map 2, 1 out of 8, connect. There we are. Refresh. All right, so our current players we know is not working. Or maybe it's because something in the host is broken. Yeah, I think it might be something in the host that's broken. So let's just double check real quick. Yeah, so something weird kind of happened there. I'll just have to fix that later. But we are now able to update our entry from our game. So in the next video, I will work on, well, we will go through one, fixing that little issue where the host couldn't see like really anything from the client. I'm not sure exactly what that was. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why, but we will go about fixing that and updating our current players to be correct. So I think because the host wasn't updating properly, that's why it wasn't working. So once we fix that, I think anyways, everything should kind of fix itself because I think that's just the root of the problem. So we're off to we're actually getting kind of close to finishing up our main menu where we can start working on gameplay. So I will see you in the next one when we fix those issues.